Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use, for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting.
Most definitely off the back. I'm back with another exclusive video. This particular video right here is of that man JT the Bigga Figga, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, legend of the Bay Area, San Francisco to be exact. You dig what I'm talking about? Always talking some good game, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? That most of you lames need to listen to and pay attention. You dig what I'm talking about? Just because you come on a podcast channel, it's all on how you conduct yourself and what you talk on. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And your responses, you dig? That's some good game for you to learn too. But on the flip side though, man, you know what I'm saying? Look, man, bruh gonna be talking. This here's my reaction video. And I mean, you know, it is a good Friday, man. So we gonna keep it lit and keep it moving like we supposed to. You dig? Make sure you like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. Meanwhile, me peoples, let's jump right off into the video.
One of the most illuminating, comprehensive conversations I ever had with anybody in the history of doing this. So
come on with it.
I'm glad we waited a little while to get the second one in, but it's going to be great.
Nah, that's awesome.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome, man.
So I guess we should probably start with a little bit of our smoke.
Come on with it, man. Let's start with the...
Let's talk about No Jumper South. That's what everybody's talking about.
Come on, man.
When I said I was having you on, everybody want to talk about it. All right.
No Jumper South. Hey, look.
Break it down for me.
You know the coldest part about it? You had answered and correctly addressed the No Jumper South. Hey, man, JT been hit me. I haven't got back. We talked about ideas, but we had no set ideas. We just was talking about potential things that we can do. So in the midst of that time going by, I end up hooking up with Showbiz in Atlanta, and he has his own printing machine. So printing up signs, we can make literally in 30 minutes, any sign of anything.
Okay.
So I tell him, I say, man, I want to show Adam this layout. Print out the No Jumper, put the South right there, print that out, and let me send it to him.
Right.
See what he think. But by me sending it to you and posting it, you start getting the calls, and then when Wack intervened,
right,
his source saying I was shopping it was the dude that he got into it with, went to his house or something, and they had some type of fallout.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the guy, Old Main Stan or something.
Oh, Stan G, who's always going back and forth. Right, yeah.
I'm like, bro, how you listening to this dude? You feel me? You promoting something with Adam. Adam saying, nah, I don't think it was malicious.
Yeah.
Because he texted me. He sent it to me, you know. So I think by me posting it and then the controversy with Wack and his part, he kept saying, nah, my man said JT trying to sell No Jumper South. I'm like, how am I sell No Jumper South, bro?
Right.
Yes.
I took it as like, you know, if you want to sell somebody on a business, a lot of times you might put together a presentation to basically be like, look, if we work together, it's going to look like this.
Bingo.
That could be like the most convincing thing that you could do for a lot of people. So I kind of took it as like that, like, you know, it's not like you were creating content with it, but it did start to get kind of confusing right away because I had people hitting me up saying like, oh, there's a No Jumper South. Can I go do an interview with him, etc.? Like,
the cold part about it, I remember this to the T, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about Wack100, you know what I'm saying? Basically, he partnership. And the thing about JT, the Bigga Figga, as an older person that's been in the game, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? He pop it a whole nother way. So when Wack100 got involved, he was showing them the whole little get down, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? After he came to his senses to realize everything, then Wack100 was talking like, you know what I'm saying, he was going to make this major play to buy in the spot and all that, you feel me? Or when he come down there, because, you know, bruh got space, you feel me? But look, meanwhile, though, you feel me? I ain't going to go too much off into it. I'm just saying, though, man, you know, the game's to be sold, not told. The advice, you know what I'm saying, it's easy to involve yourself with less knowledge and may just terrorize or just sabotage something for somebody. But, man, that's good that they made that play or even got some good plans in motion.
and you know, I felt like it was a little bit
it started growing feet immediately.
Yeah, because as soon as you post it publicly, then all of a sudden it starts to create a narrative that was a little different.
Yes. Nah, it was absolutely, if you're gonna do business, showing somebody what you could do better than all these presentations. Yeah, I can do this, I can do that. And so by me just showing the look, that's what that was all about. You had said it, and that's what it was. And then add a Wack. Nah, it was deeper than that. You know?
Yeah.
He added that. I got the when I seen y'all discussing it, I'm like, okay, Adam is leaning, but then it turned into its viral moment.
Yeah,
JT caught red-handed.
You might as well use it for
up.
what you can. Yeah.
No, I understand.
Yeah, no love lost at all.
No
but
love lost.
Because
no
I
love.
mean, that was kind of a weird thing where there was a little bit of tension, like, oh, if JT runs into Wack in this building, then we might have an issue. What was there a likelihood or a chance of that potentially?
Wack100 thinks that the skinny guys don't fight. So he has a conversation of, oh, I could just knock you out when I see you. I'm like, bro, it's not just that simple, bro. Now you saying this, if you ever want to do that, then you go ahead and try that. You feel me? But as far as me attacking him, he's just another person on the list. Like he said, I don't got nothing against you. I just be going with the news. Yeah, but you getting faulty info and you passing it as truth and facts. And that's the bogus side of your campaign, because it's for content and not the truth.
To be real, I feel like what Wack does is that he basically like does the thing that a good media personality does, which is that they take the story in front of them and they figure out how to make entertaining content out of it. So he'll act crazy, he'll exaggerate something, he'll take something that he's seeing and he'll just turn it up a few notches or whatever. But then that same conflict will kind of end him up with like serious problems with people. And more often than not, he's not going to back down and say like, yo, I was just making content. I was just fucking around. I was just doing whatever. Then it's more like, oh no, like now we're basically going to be at war forever.
Well, you know, anytime somebody say, oh, I'm going to knock you out when I see you, most times they not going to knock you out.
As you become a vet in the game, you understand them type of things, you feel me? Because even myself, I used to use that a lot towards family members, playing around, talking it, popping it. Man, come on, man. If it's that serious, I don't want to be around you. If you ever give me too much of that energy, I don't even want to talk to you, man. You know what I'm saying? It's as simple as that. And you got to know how to move nowadays in a different speed, because everybody trying to prove themselves. Everybody want to be the top dog. Everybody trying to slime somebody. And everybody moving some type of way that may not be good and beneficial to your program, period. You got to know what works for you and know what works for you. Now, it works for everybody else, you dig what I'm talking about?
They see, you know, it's repercussions on every level, you know what I mean? And everybody ain't to be played with. Like, you could play, but you don't know the thinking capabilities of someone who looks like an easy pushover, but this person absolutely connected and can get down too, you know? So, I don't never look at him as no threat. He feel comfortable speaking on me, so, but I won't make today's topic with you about him.
For sure.
Yeah, see, I'm a positive man. You know, I need to be known for positivity.
Okay.
You know, even though I could, you know, put pressure on shit too.
Basically, JT, the Bigga Figga, is not for play.
Now, words of advice right here, though. Free game, you feel me? And anybody that hear this that may go to the next level or just understand the concept of it. One thing for sure, Adam 22 had been in the game for a while. And if he can get you to basically go off into the deep end and just make the whole thing interview about somebody else, he already got you. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because a man that's focused, or whoever that jump on there that's focused, gonna know, man, it's about me. You got me, you interviewing me. I ain't got time to talk about nobody else and think the negativity gonna sell in that area. I'm gonna let you know about what's going on. I'm gonna be briefly about certain things, and I'm gonna keep it lit. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep it lit. You dig what I'm talking about? It's simple. You know what I mean? Some of y'all just be self-snitching on y'all self. That's on y'all.
Nah, not for playing. I'm not even tough. And what I do that what Wack don't do, I go to every hood in America by myself. I go to every gang that's in America. I'm connected to, not in negativity.
Right.
What do the gang members like me for? I share knowledge and information about being independent, and I never leave God out the equation. So I also implement God's plan. What is God playing for all these street guys? You had spoke about being an antidote, right? And when I heard you say that, I said, well, if God not part of it, there will never be an antidote.
Right.
So positivity has to come to the forefront at a certain point, and I believe that's going to be the new wave where people resolving issues will become the new wave. Remember,
well, it's real ones just elevating. We already know that knowledge and we already applying it. You feel me? You dig what I'm talking about? I mean, it ain't nothing but to do it, but to get to it, you dig? And one thing's for certain is this, though, you feel me? Ain't nobody got time to be tripping about no old stuff if it wasn't no bloodshed, and sometimes, you know, people be real bosses where if it's bloodshed still, if it wasn't no real stuff going on like that, man, let that be though. Y'all still funking, and man, you worry about that, man, cut it out. I mean, but everybody ain't player like that. It's different. You know what I mean? I can't say because, you know what I mean, everybody got their own wars that they go through, you feel me what I'm saying? But I definitely understand what he's saying, though, and that's just some good game, you feel me, that he's giving out there.
I told you that. We already know what the drama part look like, but the new wave is who resolved their issue, who got their matters out the way and came to a even playing field of conversation. They don't got to be hella friends and peace treaties. I think all street guys should be on defense. Defense win championship games. How well was your defense? You survived the war. You stayed out of jail. You are on an independent grind. Entrepreneurs, same thing. Bringing the street attitude to this type of blueprint.
On DOD giving out pure dope, you feel me what I'm saying? Or for some content creators, giving out some real banging on wax type of stuff, you feel me? Y'all know what I'm talking about. But look, man, that's for my LA people that know what I'm talking about. And on the other flip side, man, we passing out dope, though, man. We giving y'all some real run uncut stuff, and we talking stuff while we swallowing spit. You dig what I'm saying? It ain't nothing but to do it to get to it. You know what I'm saying? So won't y'all join it, you feel me? And jump in the comments and everything else, you dig? And I'm out, man. Have a blessed Friday.
It's hard to imagine, but that ultimately is what needs to happen, is that the culture needs to be able to treat dudes squashing beef, dudes getting over beef, dudes being able to coexist as being just as sexy and exciting as dudes wanting to kill each other. People have to realize that killing each other is old school. It's old news. It's unproductive. It's the reason why your homies got locked up for 10, 20 years.
That's right.
And it's all about just trying to figure out how to get past all that shit, which I do feel like I see little things in the culture that make me optimistic that we're moving towards something like that.
I was rich then, but you ain't even know it like Rocco. We don't keep score, we just keep on scoring.